Alright, what is up guys? We are back with another video today. Today's topic of the video will be how to make money in No Man's Sky. This is about probably the best method that you can start without any income at all. A lot of the methods out right now require you to have like some sort of money or at least be a kind of farther in the game to do. This is a method that requires no startup and is extremely simple. Now to get this started, you're going to want to build a signal detector to be able to find one of these places, which is called an abandoned outpost. Now if you have any navigation data, this will probably be the easiest way to do it. You're going to go ahead, hold X on that signal detector, and you're going to go to input data, and you're going to go to where it says find habitable outposts. Or scan habitable outpost. Oh, sorry guys, scan habitable outposts. It should be the third one down. You're going to go ahead and scan for that. It requires one navigation data, and you'll find something that looks like this. It should have whispering eggs around it. And once you attack one of these things, some monsters will actually come out of the ground and try to kill you. They will give you these things called larval cores, which 5 of them sell for $475,000. So just 2 of these runs will give you around 1,000,000 units. This is insane, especially in early game. This will set you up really well and will set you up for a lot of success in early game. Now, as you can see, they spawn a lot around here. I mean, this is definitely about a couple million units just from one outpost. And I mean, there should be a couple of them on each system. So, I mean, just by going to a planet and finding one of these things, I mean, you will be up a couple million units. This will allow you to buy a couple goodies and just will be overall really good for you. Now, as you can see, they probably aren't going to be the easiest things to get if you've ever encountered these things before. So there are about 2 methods I can show you to do this. One is just basically grab them and run the fuck out of there and just sprint as far as you can away. Now, I'll get to you in a second. I'll show you guys the easiest method that I found to do this. It doesn't always work, but I'll show you the easiest method I found, which is just building a little cage around them in just a second once the storm dies down. Now you guys will actually need some carbon, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out of my ship right now just to go grab some really fast. But you guys will need about 40 carbon to build one wall, so just make sure you come in with some carbon if you plan on doing one of the 2 methods. Now if you are geared up enough to just absolutely demolish these guys, by all means just walk up there, blast them, you know, make easy work of them. But for guys like me who have just started out, this is definitely a good beginner's method to making money. I can't really find any other beginner's methods that make money faster than this, at least with no input, where you don't need any money to actually go into it. This, all you need is yourself and to be able to explore for a little bit and find one of these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start heading over to the base, or start heading over to the place where I want to build a circle around, and I'll catch you guys right when I get there. Now as you guys can see, I'm having trouble building around this one, and like I said, not all of them can be built around, so some of them you might just have to take one at a time and run away, because as you can see, I'm having extreme problems trying to build actually around this, and it's not necessarily working out all that well. And this is the case for some of them. It kind of sucks. It will really slow down the process of farming, but it's really worth it, because I mean, if you can spend like 5 minutes getting, you know, 5 of these things, I mean, that's seriously like $500,000 right there, which can get a whole bunch of stuff in this game and will really help you out. Now, as you can see, this is where I'll actually succeed in building my little wall around. So it really just took 4 walls. I mean, it took a little bit of positioning, but once I got it, and I built the full 4 walls. I had a little bit of trouble, which for some reason I had to make a door, which I then just closed off. But I'll catch you guys once this is done building. By the way guys, how you actually build on this is by making a, whatever the base, it's called a base computer, there we go, a base computer, which requires 50 chromatic metal. You just want to place that near the actual abandoned outpost, which will allow you to make walls around there, which again, like I said earlier, just requires like 40 carbon per wall. And if I said 50 chromatic metal, it's actually 40 chromatic metal. Sorry about that, guys. But to actually do this method, I recommend standing on top. You're going to go ahead and laser the Whispering Egg with your mining tool, as you can see, and it will start spawning the horde of enemies. Now, one actually, I'm pretty sure, spawned inside my base, which didn't happen. So, but as you can see, before that, I mined one, and one actually didn't come out. So not all of them spawned them, but for the most part, I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, but for the most part, all of them spawned except for a few. And so, as you can see, I, made sure there were none in there, and then I just dropped down and started mining all of them and picking them all up. So, as you can see, it's fairly simple. It doesn't take that long. Just probably like a minute, maybe two, and I got probably over $1 million right there, maybe a little bit less. But as you can see, I got like a decent amount of larval cores, which is 475,000 for a stack of 5, by the way. And yeah, so I mean, that was pretty much that method. The other method I'll jump into in just a second. As you can see, I'm actually almost about to die here, because I fell out of the hole, or my little building, and I couldn't get back in, and then I ran out of jetpack fuel. So as you can see, I'm actually about to die here. If you do get caught in this situation, just run as fast as you can away. And as you can see right here, I'm actually using a method that I at least like to call rocket jumping. I'm not the one that came up with it, but if you want to see a video on how to actually rocket jump, I'll annotate it up in the top right corner of the screen right now with an info card. Definitely go check that out. It is a very useful tip to use. It's definitely good at evading sentinels, evading the swarms, and I mean generally for just getting around, because it doesn't really run out ever and sprinting does, and I actually find it way faster than sprinting. So definitely check that video out if you want to know how to rocket jump. Now I'll see you guys once I get into the other method. Alright guys, so the other method is basically mine it, pick it up, run like crazy. That is about the best method that I can think of if you can't fight them. If you can't fight them and you can't build around them, this is probably the best thing to do. You're just gonna take your mining laser, beam it down, and you're gonna pick it up and haul ass as fast as you can. You'll eventually get to a certain distance where they'll just kind of retreat backwards, and they won't actually attack you anymore, and a little pop-up will come on. And as you can see right here, I mined it. I'm trying to pick it up right here. They are kind of hard to pick up, and I just jump over this wall and I just start sprinting away as fast as I can. Now do your best to kind of evade them. They can be kind of tricky sometimes because they can catch up to you pretty fast. But yeah, I mean, you overall all just want to do your best to evade them. Definitely rocket jump. And again, check out that video I made on how to rocket jump. It's super simple, super easy, and super useful. So as you can see, I'm just sprinting away as fast as I can. And I mean, this is definitely the longer method. That's why I recommend, if you can build around them, just build around them. It will definitely make your life a lot easier. And so as you can see, I kind of got away from them at this point, and I'm just waiting for it to say the swarm has kind of retreated. It will be a little pop-up in the middle of your screen. As you can see right there, swarm is retreating, or ending, or whatever it says. And now I'm just going to head back and repeat the process. This is definitely the longer method. I definitely do not recommend it over the building if you can build around it. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much how you do it. It's an easy couple $1 million. I mean, this one base alone will probably get me 3, 4, maybe even 5 million units. Just from one base. It will probably take me only about 30 minutes to do. So I mean, I know there's faster money making methods out there, but a lot of them require either like a huge farm, which you can't really do at the beginning of the game, or an abundance of credits already. Because a lot of them require crafting rare materials, which you can craft with only rare materials, which you have to buy, which are really expensive. So, yeah, guys. Or you could do humming eggs, which you just saw right there, which don't net you nearly as much. So this is definitely my preferred method right now. Once I get enough credits, I'll definitely show you guys some other money making methods, and once I progress farther in the game, I'll even show you guys how to make a farm. So guys, this will be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, if you found it at all helpful, leave a like. If you guys have any questions leave a comment down below, or any other things that you want me to cover, definitely leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, do not forget to subscribe, and I hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.